Hello. All right, I'm back for a second YouTube tutorial, and the setup is a little different here because I'm actually at my boyfriend's house right now. Hence the clickety-clackety that you hear in the background. He's playing a video game. Say hello.
Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. Okay, and also the lighting is kind of janky. Just, you know, it is what it is, man. Okay, so I want to make my favorite little album to make with 6x6 papers. I really like buying 6x6 paper pads, and this is one of my favorite projects to make with them. And I'm also making this for my mom because she asked me for the measurements, and I was like, you know, I just show her how to do it with a video. So I'm going to be using this Secret Garden paper pad from Craft Consortium. I really love their papers. So you got to pick out like 4 pieces for like the base of the Flipbook. So I'm going to pick 4, and I kind of know where I'm going with this. So I'm kind of picking strategically, but also like not really, it doesn't really matter. Like that's pretty, we'll do that one. And I'll do this one. And you know what? I like this one a lot. We'll do that. Okay. And we're going to need another one later, but for now, like the base of the album, I only use 4 papers for it. And then also I'll link below like the tutorial that I very first saw using this method because I did not come up with this. I do it like a little different than Pink Strawberries is the one that I like learned this from. But anyways, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pick this page to be my cover because it has this kind of cool, like raised texture on it. And I just think that'd be cool for the cover. So, you're going to score it at just a 1/2 inch in, and like, this is a square paper, so it doesn't matter. Like this is a directional paper. So for me, it does matter. But it wouldn't matter what side you did it on, and just score. Did I say a 1/4 inch? I meant a 1/2 inch. You score it at a 1/2 inch in. This scoring board has 1 or 0 here and 12 here versus like the one that I have at home has 0 here and 12 here. And I think most people's tutorials do that. So just like be aware, do whatever is right for you. So normally, like if it was over here, I'd be scoring at a 1/2 inch, but I'm actually gonna line it up here and score it at 5.5 inches. But like it's a 1/2 inch in either way. Make the sense? It makes sense. Okay, cool. So 1/2 inch. And then you just give it a nice little foldy McFold. And that's, oh my gosh, page 1, easy. Okay, and then page 2, I'm gonna pick something that would be like on the inside for this. So this is a dark pattern. I kind of like the idea of maybe having the light pattern here. Also, this doesn't really matter. All the pages go together, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this one next. And so for this one, you just wanna score it at 1 inch and 3/4 in. So it's going to have a little pocket on this inside portion. It's going to go over like this. And so you're just going to score it at 1 3/4 in. So 1 3/4. And then you don't score this one at all for the other side. So we just score 1 3/4. We fold it over. And then you can get your glue at this time, and you're just gonna, I always use my scoreboard as like my little crafty station. You can do all the scoring at one time if you want. I tend to just do whatever I fucking feel like. Okay, so that is nice and glued. And then, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna glue this right here, but I'm just gonna do that later. Next page, I think I'm gonna use, oh dang, that one's really pretty. But I think I'm gonna use this butterfly page. And I do think I want the blue to be on this side. Yeah, okay. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and score again at 1 3/4 in. 1 3/4. And then I'm also gonna score the other side at a 1/2 inch in. So for mine, it's gonna be at 5.5. And I'll put these measurements in the description, maybe, probably, hopefully, if I remember. Glue here and here, and I just push it down for a few seconds. And then onto your back page. So this is gonna go right there. And then we're gonna have one more page here, which I think I would like this print on the inside. Oh, that one's nice too. But yeah, so for this one, again, you're just going to score it at the 1/2 inch mark on whichever side is appropriate for you. For me, it's going to be 5.5. Okay, and now we assemble. So you're just going to take your cover page and, I mean, you know, fold over your score line and then add some glue. And then this page that didn't have the extra score here, but does have the little tuck spot, you just stick that right there. And I like to fold mine over just to make sure things are lining up nicely. Okay. And then for this page, I think what I'm going to do is glue this one down first. I oftentimes do this. So now I'm taking the back before I do this middle page, and I'm just going to glue this piece onto this one here. Again, I like my wet glue. You could certainly use double-sided tape if that is your jam. Okay. Again, I kind of do like to make sure it folds nicely. If it gets a little funny, it's fine. But yeah, make sure it's kind of flat when you shut it. Give it a little smush. Okay, so then I'm gonna put the last page in. You totally can do this like actually in order. The only thing that would be different is like this little seam here. I don't know what we want to call it. I don't know. This little flap would just be showing on the back of this. So this flap would show here. And I just really like this butterfly pattern. So I kind of wanted to show it off as much as possible. So now we're just going to do the same and glue here. And see, that's like a little low, so it's wet glue. There's a little bit of time to push it around. I'm gonna try to raise it just a smidge. Perfect. Okay, and then that's the base of the album. So I tend to not like to do anything with my covers. Sometimes if I have a cut apart, I'll put it here. These Craft Consortium paper pads don't come with any cut aparts. So well, okay, that's kind of a lie. They do come with these in the back, but I don't know, I'm generally not a fussy cutter. And this isn't quite what I mean when I say cut aparts. I mean like where, you know, 1/4 of the sheet has like some kind of cool something. It does come with these. I don't always use them. I do have a few puffy stickers from this collection and like a few, they have wooden stickers. Or these aren't stickers, sorry, wooden, just like chips that you can glue on. I have a couple of these left. But I probably won't do anything to this cover, especially since it is this kind of pretty, like there's like a raised detail on here. But anyways, yeah, so there's this nice page here that you can do whatever you want with. I actually really like to put like a picture here. Like I'll print one out from like Amazon Photos because they literally cost like 14 cents. So I sometimes put pictures here and, sometimes I do like a belly band, or I'll put a picture here and then put a belly band on this one. But anyways, yeah, you can really put anything here you want. You can also decorate this. I sometimes leave it plain, especially when the paper's kind of busy like this. It doesn't even really need much. And then there's a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. And then you have another page here. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, you can totally put a belly band, or sometimes I make like a 3x3 envelope, or like an envelope that is perfectly made with a 6x6 piece of paper. So I think they end up being like, I don't know, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 or something like that. But those are nice to put here as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and make a pocket, because I usually do at least one pocket. So let's see, maybe this is kind of shiny as well. So we'll do this. And so to make a pocket, I like to just cut these in half. They're 6x6 papers, so I cut them at 3 inches. And then I score them on 3 sides 1/4 of an inch in. So I'm gonna score this at 1/4. And then I'm gonna turn it. And I'm gonna score it at 1/4 again, but I'm kind of gonna smush it just a smidge past, just to make sure the book folds nicely. If it's like exactly 5.5 inches, because that's how long this is here, is 5.5 inches. If you make this so that it folds down to be exactly 5.5 inches, sometimes it doesn't like to fold super nice. So I kind of like fudge it just a little, and I put it like a little past the 0 mark, and then I score it. But I mean, only if you want. And then you find your scissors, which are in an unknown location. Oh no. Oh no, I thought I had everything ready. Oh my God, babe, where are the scissors? Do you know? I thought they were here. Oh man, I didn't want to like have to fiddle around with it. I got you. Oh, did you take them from me? You did.
Those are my scissors.
They are actually. Thank you. Okay, and they cut this off in a little triangle. And then, oopsie daisies. And then let's see, these patterns are almost, oh, I did that upside down, didn't I? That's okay. These patterns are almost the same, so I guess it doesn't really matter. They're just slightly different in color. Fold all of these. And I also like to do the little half moon thing where you grab like a 2-inch punch. This happens to be in a 2 1/4 inch punch, but it really doesn't matter. 2-inch punch and center it-ish. I like to take a pretty big bite out of mine. And then we glue. I'm just gonna put that right there. And this is typically the pocket that I put my letter in. So you see how it's like a little bit smaller? I like that. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know. I made this one kind of a bit smaller, but I don't mind. And then you can do the same with the other sheet and put it right here to make another pocket, or you can cut this in half again. So it's like 1.5 inches wide and make a belly band, either this way, or you could do it this way. Yeah, you can really do whatever you want. In fact, you know what? I think I will do the belly band. And you can, again, make it however big you want. I'm gonna go ahead and do 1.5 inches. Just right there. They also look nice when they're 1 inch. And they also, you could do it this way, but then, you know, again, this is 5.5 wide, so you just cut it down 1/2 inch. I hope the lighting isn't like the worst. I don't have the best lighting situation right now. It's nighttime. Center it as best you can and glue it down. You can add like more pockets if you want. Sometimes I do put like a smidge pocket. That doesn't make sense. A small pocket here. Or even a small pocket here. I usually like to put something decorative here because it's kind of a nice big spot to put something decorative. Yeah, in the original tutorial that I'm kind of like copying, I'm pretty sure she puts kind of like a coin envelope here. I've done that before, but I try not to put too many pockets because then it gets too thick to send in the mail once you like tuck stuff into it. These are perfect for putting like a washi tape sample, and they actually really nicely fit a tea bag. I try to get ones that aren't, again, too thick because tea bags can really bulk up your mail, but tea fits really nicely in these. So does like a washi sample and stickers as well. But yeah, okay, that's that. That's my easy, like very favorite way of using 6x6 paper pads. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'm sure I'll make one again in the future in like a regular craft with me kind of thing. Hope you enjoy. Bye.